Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today. We are taking a look at the month of August for Gemini, so wherever you happen to have Gemini in your birth chart, or if you're just wanting to check in on a Gemini, hello and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. We are going to see what kind of changes are coming for you this month of August, Gemini. You know, the moon is all about changes in our lives. You know, she herself goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases, from new to full, and she is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So we will be getting messages from Mama Moon here this month. Please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else or for a later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes. So, you know, sometimes that really affects my memory. I can struggle to find my words or get them out. I do get tongue-tied. I also have tremors, which can make shuffling a challenge, especially when it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. Whenever that happens, I tend to drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring the cards a little closer to my face so that I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they are meant to eventually, right? Okay, just bear with me, y'all. Gemini, you are getting a bonus in this month's reading. Thank you so much for running the numbers up on last month's reading. If you want a chance at a bonus in next month's reading, make sure you run them numbers up on this reading. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading, or if you would like to purchase something off my wish list for myself or my family, my fur babies, or if you would just like to make a donation, you know, all of that can be found in that description box down below, so make sure you are checking it out. All right, before we get into tarot and oracle and all of that, we are going to get a color message from the spirit board. So all right, Spirit, Gemini, August 2025, a color message for Gemini. What is it that Gemini needs to know? Ooh, okay, you got purple coming in here, so give me just a moment. Purple denotes power, authority, and psychic strength. It has been associated with royalty since classical antiquity and throughout the Middle Ages, when it was the color of choice for monarchs' ceremonial clothing. It can also infer wealth. To be born to the purple means to be born to a wealthy family. I'd never heard that. I've heard of blue bloods. In a metaphysical sense, purple energy connects us to our spiritual guidance, wisdom, and inner strength. It is a color of artists, mystics, and fantasy seekers. So those attracted and attuned to it need to guard against living in a fantasy world. On a deeper level, purple is a color of transformation, combating fear and resistance to change. A simple spell for purple: Tape a decorative purple embellishment to your mirror, or drape a purple shawl or throw over a chair. The presence of this vibrant color in your everyday life will remind you to live in the here and now, even while embracing spiritual truths. So, ooh, you know, purple, like, my mom and two of her brothers, that is their favorite color. So I used to hate purple just because, you know, as a kid, you know, oh, my mom likes it, you know, but now I actually really love purple. So it does definitely make me feel like, you know, royalty, you know, if you could afford purple or the dyes, you know, back in the day, that meant you had wealth, right? So maybe embrace your purple this month, embrace abundance and wealth, you know, and maybe it will help you, you know, if you are feeling artistic, if you are feeling creative, you know, maybe you're going to write a story or paint a picture, you guys, you know, any creative outlet this month. I love it, giving it a voice, you guys. All right, let's get a message let's get some messages from the Queen of the Moon Oracle here, from Mama Moon. Let's see what the moon wants you to know, what changes are coming for you, Gemini, this month of August. Thank you for your guidance, your wisdom, and your truth in all matters and in all things and at all times and in all ways. So first of all, you have a number 37 harvest moon for fruition. I mean, look at that hat, all of that fruit, all of that abundance, you know, wearing a mask too. So you know, things are about to be ready for you to harvest. We have a number 41, Queen of the Moon, for sovereignty coming in here as well for you. So let's see, two more here. Let's see what else you need to know. We have a number 3, waxing crescent 1, for realization coming in here. You know, look at this giant keyhole here. So that will take a giant key to open that. And we also have number 1, dark moon, the void, coming in here, and that can be a little hard to see there. So all right, these are the changes coming in, change for the better here, you guys. So all right, harvest moon number 37, fruition, and this is the moon of September. So, you know, we're doing August readings. So things that are coming into, you know, you're doing the work here this month of August, and, you know, preparing for this harvest in September. As the seasons turn, there is always a time when all the potential of the spring beginnings is manifest. The crops grow tall and are ready to harvest, and they have done this from a fallow field into which we have planted seeds. The trees have flowered, and now there is fruit to pick. It is time for the harvest. The affirmation: I welcome the joyous fruition of all the intentions I set. Ooh, yes, one more time. I welcome the joyous fruition of all the intentions I set. The companion stone or metal is garnet. So garnet is the birthstone of January. Usually, you know, what would that be? Capricorn and Aquarius. So, you know, maybe you have the moon in one of those signs, or, you know, just garnet really stands out for you. Garnet is a very powerful red, deep red stone. All right, we have number 41, Queen of the Moon, sovereignty. You have sovereignty over your own life. You are the only one that should be ruling your life, deciding what to do. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views should you choose to do so. You know, kind of like being a mediator maybe between groups of people who can't see eye to eye or just can't seem to get along. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. Fix your crown, Gemini. All right, the affirmation. I reign over my own realm. Yes, one more time. I reign over my own realm. And the companion stone or metal is platinum. So Aries and Taurus have also received this message, and like I told them, you know, that Santa Baby song where she's like, leave me the deed to a platinum mine. So, you know, abundant time for you guys. You had that with the purple, you know, royalty. So, you know, planting your seeds in good soil and taking care of things. So now we have a number 3, waxing crescent 1 for realization. With self-awareness comes realization. Knowledge is power. Self-examination of your role within a situation is important. What part are you playing? What hat have you decided to put on? The affirmation. I have timely self-awareness and act upon my realizations. Yes, one more time. I have timely self-awareness and act upon my realizations. Companion stone or metal is aventurine. You know, you have to be brave to unlock these hidden truths, you know, discover more about yourself, go deeper, don't just be shallow, staying there on the surface. All right, we have number 1, dark moon, the void. Your time to rest and reset is here. Release all that does not serve you. Stop resisting. The void is a time of possibility, not just darkness. There is nothing to fear in letting go of negative patterns and habits, so let go of the old. Anything that is falling away, including people, let it go. And the affirmation, I freely release what I no longer need. And you know, this frees you up, you guys. It helps make more room for the blessings that are wanting to come in. So one more time, I freely release what I no longer need. And you know, you have to be aware of these things. So companion stone or metal is jet. So you know, your black stones tend to be your protective ones. So you know, you could hold that jet in your hand as you meditate. Ask for, you know, vision, insight, wisdom to come to you about the things that are falling away, about the things that you do need to release and let go of, you guys. So all right, Gemini, let's see what's going on in the love department for you this month of August. So this can include yourself, family, friends, significant other, literally anywhere that you have love. And if you're like, hey Gigi, I really love my job, I really love the people I work with or interact with at my job, or my hobbies, my creative outlets, then guess what? That is also included here. So let's see. Okay, you literally have marriage coming up here. So you know, if you're not married already, maybe this is the month that you are planning, or, you know, could be August, September, sometime in that time frame. Or maybe this is the anniversary month if you are already married. You know, take this as a sign to pour back into your marriage, into your significant other, you know, plant good seeds for them as well. You have the crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So, you know, if you've been trying for a while to have a child, you know, maybe this is the month your child is born, or the month you get pregnant, you know, or get someone pregnant. That could be the case too. So, but if you're like, hey, Gigi, I don't want to have no babies, or I don't want to have any more babies, you know, don't come at me, because it does say your enterprise as well. You know, you're building your empire here, you guys, and you're building it to last, but it starts in your mind with a thought here, you guys. All right, we have wreath, sorrow over a loss. So, you know, this could be the anniversary month of someone's passing, you know, or if it's not that, you know, loss can come in any shape or form, you guys, and maybe you've had a loss with a pregnancy or a child, or your significant other, your spouse, that can come in as well. We have a diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift, and you know, usually wedding rings, engagement rings are made with a diamond, you guys. So, and diamonds, you know, are signs of wealth and affluence as well. So, you know, you're just getting all kinds of, you know, abundant energy here. We also have younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. Now, this can be anywhere in your relationships. It could even be your own self, if you're like, you know what, I am a younger man. So take the time to pour into your own self, you guys. Take the time to heal from your losses, or whatever the case may be for you personally, but make sure you are building yourself up instead of tearing yourself down, okay? All right, let's see what's going on in career and finances for you this month of August. Gemini, you know, I'm always like, I want to know what's going on with my finances. You know, give me $1 million, please. You know, like, how nice would it be if you woke up tomorrow and there's just $1 million sitting in your account? So I'd be like, you know what, I manifested that. Yes, I did. All right, quite a few here. We have the pig, beware of greed. So, you know, there's no shame in wanting a better life, or to have, you know, better things, but don't let yourself become greedy. We have gavel, involvement with the law. What are you doing here, Gemini? You know, this could be divorce. It could be, you know, maybe you have a lead foot and you haven't been paying your tickets. You know, I don't really feel like it's anything too serious, but maybe watch your words, maybe watch that lead foot. You know, make sure that you aren't being greedy and, you know, in any kind of dealings with the law here. You know, of course, get what's due to you, or whatever the case may be, like that. But you know, you don't have to try to take someone to the cleaners necessarily. You know, don't be Don't be greedy, you guys, because that is a very low vibrational energy. But you have leg stepping into a new experience. So step into it with confidence here, you guys. You know, put your best foot, your best leg forward each and every single day. And even know that it's not always going to look the same, and that's okay. We have wishbone. A wish is granted here for you, Gemini. Love it. All right, and it's a sincere wish from the heart. The universe has heard you. We have arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So follow your arrow wherever it points, you guys. You know, you're the one in charge. You're the one in control of your own life. We have barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So I kind of feel like that's more of a life one right there, because that can encompass all areas of your life. So, you know, feeling bent over a barrel. Maybe things didn't turn out the way you thought they were going to, right? It happens. We have a door. Opportunities are waiting for you, and you know that door is closed, but you got this big keyhole here, and you know you can see that the sun is shining. Look at those clouds, you guys. It is beautiful. So be brave enough to unlock this door and go through it. You have tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. So you got a tiger by the tail here, you guys, is what I'm hearing. So be careful, you know, make sure, you know, you've been given the green light and that this risk is worth it, and that, you know, it's gonna pay off for you in the long run. All right, let's see what's going on in life for you this month of August, Gemini. You know, life do be lifing a little too hard sometimes. You know, your girl here is like, hey, yo, life, pump your brakes, use a little Vaseline. And life's like, nah, bro, you can handle it. And I'm like, just because I can don't mean I want to. You know, I would like a little bit of easy street, you know, every now and then. That sounds like it would be wonderful. And of course you have the barrel starting out here. You also have bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letters. So I feel like whatever this is, it is good. Something in your favor here, you guys, because you have harp for great happiness. So again, harp here, you know, that is some kind of creative outlet, music involved, you know, listening to music that makes you feel good, that makes you feel happy. We have the eye, psychic ability, trust your intuition, you know, believe the messages that are coming through to you guys, you know, don't second guess or doubt yourself, you know, you're very intuitive, and the more you use it, the more you tap into it, the stronger it gets. We also have angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So, you know, I really feel like you're being protected there with whatever that gavel situation happens to be for you. Your guides and your angels are working overtime behind the scenes on your behalf for your highest and greatest good. All right, let's get a sixth sense connection message here. Let's see what your higher self wants you to know. You know, your higher self has been trying to get some messages to you here. And we have a number 40 for work coming through. One more here, Spirit. All right, that one tried to flip. A number 25 for caution coming in. So, you know, proceed with caution, you guys. You know, that tiger situation, it could go either way, really. So make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. All right, number 40, work. Work should complement your personality and feed your soul. Do you yearn for something more fulfilling? What about that wonderful talent you put aside to earn a living? It's possible to earn your living by doing something that suits your personality. Being happy at work is more important than how much you make. Money tends to show up in magical ways when you do what you do best. Be open to opportunities to use your talents and follow your passions. So them creative outlets, you guys, you could earn a living that way. Affirmation: I am happy with my work and receive excellent pay. Yes, one more time. I am happy with my work and receive excellent pay. I am paid well for the work that I do. Crystals: citrine, carnelian, selenite, and tiger's eye. Yes, love it. All right, caution. It's time to trust your gut. You know, you had the psychic ability, intuition, and not the logical explanation. Be careful, apprehensive, and don't rush in where angels fear to tread. It's very important. Don't rush out ahead of your angels, you guys. That uneasy feeling is telling you to give this one a miss. There are unknown factors that will remain hidden from view regarding this situation. You're not meant to know. You're not meant to go this way. And ooh, I got chills there, you guys. So if you proceed now, you will be advancing into a bad situation. If this card was to answer a question, the answer is a big fat N-O, no. Or you will have to learn the hard way. Some risks are just not worth it, you guys. So if this risk comes up and you have any kind of doubt, don't do it. Affirmation: I am willing to accept heaven's help and I trust my gut feelings. Yes, one more time. I am willing to accept heaven's help and I trust my gut feelings. Crystals: amethyst, pyrite, and snowflake obsidian. Yes, love it, you guys. You know, if your guides and your angels are like, bro, don't do it, you guys. All right, let's see what the everyday witch wants you to know here, imparting some wisdom here. What is it that Gemini needs to know? All right, we have connect with Gaia coming in here. Very, very earthy energy, getting grounded, stable, you know. So connect with Gaia, Earth, grounding and practical action coming in here. So I really love it. You know, check in with your root system. The earth is our mother, and if we are not in tune with her, the rest of our lives will be out of balance too. The modern world can take us far away from our roots as living, breathing people on a living, breathing planet. Take a few minutes to connect with Gaia, whether as the earth goddess, the ground beneath you, or some growing thing. You know, but the hat here was full of, you know, fruits and vegetables and good things here, you guys. So as you can see, this person is doing what they call earthing, being outside next to this tree, barefoot, you know, to get really grounded, really centered, pouring some love into Gaia and into your own root system, you guys. So, all right, let's get some Moon Magic mini deck messages here for you for this month of August, Gemini. This is a new deck, and I really actually love the messages. Okay, that one flipped out for you, so we will take it. You have a full moon. I have power. It is real. Yes, I have power. power. It is real. And you also have eclipse. I know myself deeply and find myself worthy. Yes, you are worthy and deserving of good things, of a good life. I know myself deeply and find myself worthy. All right, let's get some crystal wisdom mini deck messages here for you for this month of August, Gemini. Let's see what else you need to know. And I mean, you just got them flipping out left, right, and center here, you guys. All right, this one flipped out, so we'll take it first. You have Herkimer, you know, Herkimer diamond. For dreams, I am constantly manifesting my dreams into reality. Yes, I am constantly manifesting my dreams into reality. The love of your life, your significant other, your soulmate here, you guys. We have Libyan gold tektite manifestation. I manifest positive outcomes. Yes, I manifest positive outcomes. And we also have agate for healthy body. Every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. Yes, I love it, you guys. Every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. You know, you have that harp for great happiness there, you guys. All right, time to get a bonus for you. This is the universe has your back. So what is it that the universe wants Gemini to know for this month of August? Thank you, universe, for having our back. Thank you for this message. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Not only will it grow, it will be a bountiful harvest for you, you guys. Yes, love it. All right, Gemini, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button down there. Hit it with a razzle dazzle, especially if you would like a bonus in your next month's reading. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with you guys. You know, it really does bring a lot of joy into my life. You are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. You know, positive changes coming for this month of August in all areas of your life. Choose to be happy no matter what else is going on. And remember, some things are just not worth it in the long run, you guys. Listen to your guides, your angels, your own intuition, and make wise choices for yourself. You know, there are so many blessings that want to come your way. Open the door, open your arms wide, be open and ready to receive, you know, love, abundance, whatever it is that you have been calling into your life, the things that you have been manifesting. All right, Gemini, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. And I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.